Hello and welcome to Braintree High School for today's coverage of varsity baseball as the Womps get set to take on the Red Hawks. Mike Lawson bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV. Here on senior night, 11 Braintree seniors recognized before the game as Kerry will start. And the first pitch of the game in there for strike one. So we are underway. Pitch on the way, and that one cut on and missed. Good off-speed pitch. So Braintree's senior, Kerry, who's pitching here today, DiMartino, Fitzgerald, Foley, Good, Grieve, Krupa, Lane, Surrett. Janig, Carney is this one over to third on a hop, and the throw across, and accurate for the first out. First out of the ball game. As this one hit on the direction of shortstop, and it'll be the throw of Brooks and two quick outs here in the top half of the inning. The Braintree defense going like this. Across the outfield, Carney in left with the center fielder DiMartino and Good in right field. And across the diamond, over at third, Foley, the shortstop Brooks, second baseman Garrity, and first baseman Fitzgerald, with Surrett catching here today's starter Kerry. 2 up, 2 down here in the top half of the first. And this one on the ground and a foul ball. So a lot of early swings here, and Kerry having an opportunity here to have less than a 10-pitch first inning. So ground out to third, a ground out to short here to begin the ball game. As Kerry winds and fires, and that one just a little bit low, below the knees. Again, senior day here at Braintree High School. 11 seniors, and a couple of them inserted into the lineup. I don't know if they'll play normal innings or if that's just to start the game. As this one is tap foul, and 2 quick strikes now. Kerry coming into the inning, throwing lots of strikes. As he looks for a 1-2-3 top half of this first inning. Winds and fires, and just off the plate on the outside part. Pretty good spot up around the belt. Not many changes offensively for Braintree atop their order when they'll be due up in the bottom half of this inning. And the pitch. And that one apparently just missed on a close pitch that everybody wanted, including the pitcher himself. A couple of players taking a step towards the dugout. Looked like that was strike 3 from up here. As Kerry will have to throw another pitch. Winds and fires, and a ground ball middle of the infield. Diving attempt over by Garrity, and the hit into center field, the first hit of the game. After a questionable call, a pitch before, gets the extra opportunity at the base and will deliver it into center field. First hit of the game. Fitzgerald holding on the runner at first. And the pitch on the way to the plate is high. Signs being relayed across. And the pitch to the plate. This one tap foul. Cleanup hitter here, Collins. 1-1 count. After a couple quick ground outs, a long at bat resulting in a single. Kerry with a throw over to first, but not in time. Right-hander ready, winds and fires, and this one spins it back, and pitch called the ball on the inside part. A couple of close pitches, not going Braintree's way early here in this first inning. This one tap foul, so the count now evens again. A perfect day for baseball. Temperature somewhere in the low 60s here at first pitch. Very minimal wind as they throw in the direction of first. Braintree really could use a statement victory here against Bay State Conference opponent. As they throw again in the direction of first and safe. So the Lumps hoping to put up a 0 during the top half of this first. Runner at first, 2 down. And the pitch and the ground ball. This one over to first, and Fitzgerald will take it himself, and an easy out to end the inning. So a base runner, but nothing further. And the Lumps will bat in a scoreless game. Bottom half of the first inning. As Braintree bats in a scoreless game. Fitzgerald leading things off, and the first pitch is cut on and missed against the left-handed starter Collins here for Natick. Power versus power here to begin the ball game for Braintree's first at bat. As Fitzgerald with another swing and no contact. So it'll be Fitzgerald, DiMartino, and Foley due up for Braintree here in the bottom half of the first. 0-0 game. And the off-speed pitch, and he strikes him out on 3 pitches here to begin the bottom half of the first. Bring up DiMartino playing in center. That's the pitch on the way. This one at the knees, a strike. Handful of right-handed hitters atop the order against the left-handed pitcher as the off-speed pitch down in the dirt. And the first pitch that's down in the dirt. Pitch on the way. DiMartino again takes it low. A couple off-speed pitches, hasn't been able to locate here in the at-bat. Fastball, this one to third, and it's a fair ball. Wow, foul. That was a late call. Looked like that one went right over the bag. No complaint, though, from head coach O'Connell over there at third. Bang, bang play down the line. So a couple strikes now on the hitter. Might strike out to begin the bottom half. DiMartino looks to put the ball in play here with 2 strikes. And no contact on back-to-back strikeouts.
Chip now, chip now.
So to bring up Foley, here with the bases clear. And the first pitch knocked out of play, a foul ball. Still waiting for the first base runner of this ball game. As the pitch is grounded to third base, going to be a tough play. Shortstop cutting it off. The throw is going to be wide, and it gets away. As Foley will head back to first, and an infield hit for Braintree here with 2 outs. So Foley putting the ball in play, and a good thing happens. It's going to be a tough play for the shortstop. The throw was going to take him off the bag, but did get away. No extra advance, though, for the base runner.
catcher's not fast back there.
So it'll bring up Surrett now. Braintree puts the runner in motion here with 2 outs. Cleanup hitter due up. Long look over in the direction of first, and a ground ball, middle of the infield. Second baseman down, underhanded flip, over to second for the force out, and that retires the inning. So both teams with the base runner with 2 outs on a single. Nothing further as we head to the second in a scoreless game. Top half of the second inning, 5, 6, and 7 due up for Natick. As Kerry winds and fires, and a ground ball in the direction of first. Fitzgerald, for the second straight time, takes himself and gets the out. Pitcher was helping, but Fitzgerald deciding to take it himself. Probably the easier play, and in a case like that, you don't worry about the flip. A lot of swings at the first pitch, and Braintree has capitalized on now 3 quick outs on ground outs. And another ground ball in direction of first. Fitzgerald again, same story, 2 down. That's 5 of the 6 outs now. 5 of 5 that Braintree has recorded, all on ground outs. Three of them recorded by Fitzgerald over at first. And the pitch. That one right down the middle for a strike. Second straight inning now that Kerry has retired the first 2. Long look in, and the pitch is ball to strike down at the knees. Got the 2 quick strikes. No strikeouts yet for Kerry. He's sitting ahead now in the driver's seat with 2 strikes. Winds and fires and missed upstairs. And the pitch is down and in. That continues. Back all the way around, and the pitch is inside. Battling all the way back from the 2-strike deficit. Kerry ready, winds and fires, and this one tapped to third. It's going to be a tough play for Foley on the move. Bobbles the throw, takes him off the bag, and he ends up getting there. Foley was able to cut that one off, and had he made the play right away, probably would have had him. Once he had to bobble the ball, gave the runner just enough time to beat that one out. Probably go as an error there. That was a ball that Foley probably should have made. Wasn't an easy play, but it's one that he fielded routinely. Just couldn't get the transfer off. Second straight inning now that a runner's been on with 2 outs. And this looks like a runner that would probably decide to take off here with 2 outs. Trying to steal a base. Check again. Couple checks on over at first. Runner certainly itching to go as the pitch is outside, and no throw back to first. Taking a little extra lead here with 2 outs. Bottom of the order now hitting. Braintree's checked on over at first at least twice or 3 times in each of the first 2 innings so far. The importance of a run early in the game. This one to the plate, the pitch a strike, throw down to second, and he's going to be out by a mile. I don't know what the runner was thinking there. He was out by at least 5 or 6 feet over at second. Clearly didn't get a good jump, and Braintree with a routine throw out at second to end the inning. Head to the bottom half in a 0-0 game. Bottom half of the second inning. Braintree will have 5, 6, and 7 due up, and the pitch, all the ball, close pitch. A couple of pitches by both pitchers they wanted to get. Carney leading things off. And this one hit out towards center field. Not a routine play. Center fielder on his way in, though, makes the catch. One hung up in the air a little bit as Carney retired to begin the inning. For the first 5 have been retired here by the pitcher Collins, as the DH Greaves stands in there. First pitch, and that one there for a strike. Braintree might want to think about a little different approach. If you're going to get a first pitch fastball like that, you probably should swing the bat. Might be one of the best pitches you see in the at-bat. As that one's down and in. On one out here in the bottom half of the second in a scoreless game. And the pitch, and this one tap foul. Good matchup between these two. Collins with the look in, gets the sign from his catcher. And the pitch, and this one drilled to deep left field. As this one carries, still going back towards the wall, and makes the catch as Greaves put a charge into that one. That one didn't carry as much as it looked like it would off the bat. Not much wind, and Greaves certainly put a charge into it, but just missed it. As Braintree almost struck for the home run, but it's probably like 3 feet or so in front of the fence. Good piece of contact, though, from Greaves, and that's something that's going to help out the approach at the plate. Gets a good swings against a good pitcher. Pitch on the way, and this one is knocked foul. It'll bring up good. In the 7th spot, playing right field here in this game. Getting ready now, winds and fires, and this one is inside. It's been the same story the first 2 innings, where the first 2 have been retired. As this one is tap foul in the catcher's mitt for a foul ball. 2 flyouts to begin the inning here by the Braintree Bats. And the pitch, and this one spins him back as the count continues. Braintree looking for a 2-out base runner. Natick's had a 2-out base runner in each of the first 2 innings. Braintree had one back in the first. Put one on here in the second. And the pitch on the way, and no contact, and he strikes out. So they go 1, 2, 3, his 3rd strikeout of the outing, and we head to the 3rd in a scoreless game. Top of the 3rd, and the first pitch in for a strike. Perry continuing to battle in front, staying ahead of the hitters. And another ground ball. This one off the glove, over short, and able to stop it, but no throw. And an infield base hit here begins the inning. Leadoff base runner. That one glancing off the glove over there at 3rd of Foley. And then went out in the direction of first. Closest to plays on a pickoff so far as the runner over at first. Diving back safely, they are going to sacrifice, pull it back now. Now he's caught in between, but the tag missed. Had him picked off, and he was out by a mile, but the tag was off the mark.
Wait, Jack, let me get under it. Slide back.
So they caught themselves at the end of the second on a stolen base try at second, and almost to begin the third, but the tag did avoid him. As the bunt again pulled back and a strike taken instead. What is so far a pitcher's matchup here through the first 2 innings. A run is something really to be playing for right now. As the pitch on the way, and he tried to make contact, no. And the tag, he got him this time! Second time they catch him. Tag on the shoulder, this time on the way back.
He's under that. Same play, he was under it.
And the second time Braintree able to catch him. Generally the rule of thumb is when the throw does beat the runner back to the plate, it's got to be called out, which it certainly beat him for the second time. The tag was definitely there as far as on the arm, as this one on the infield. Fitzgerald wants it, and he will take it, and there's 2 down.
Not your fault, buddy. Not your fault. Get him next time.
So they go back to the top of the order, second time through. Braintree hoping for another quick inning and a ground ball. This one going to be fielded and off the glove again. That's one that you got to let go if you're the pitcher. Kerry tried to make the play, and he's not obviously a normal fielder. So generally you want to leave that to your third baseman. It wasn't an easy play, but it was a dribbler. And for the third time, we've seen a runner reach on a weak ground ball in this game. So puts a base runner on, their second of this inning, but again, that throw that got the runner back at first, really a big play in this inning. As the first pitch, a fastball and a strike. Pitch is down. Seeing 2 base runners be picked off in this game. See if the runner's on the move here. Top half of this third. As this one hit sharply over to shortstop, and the force at second ends the inning. So Braintree allows a couple base runners, but gets out of it without any damage, and we head to the bottom half of the inning, still scoreless. Bottom half of the third in a scoreless game, 8-9-1 in the Braintree order, and the first pitch is strike. As Brooks leads things off, we had a couple nice putouts over at short, including the inning force out over at second, top half of this inning. And this one on the ground over the third and off the glove into left field. As Braintree has the leadoff man on. So we'll see if Braintree can get the job done with the bunt. Natick couldn't get the job done in the top half of the inning. We'll see if Braintree puts the play on. I would almost 100% imagine they will. Trying to get a runner over to second and in scoring position here with nobody out. So Gary's standing in. He's got one job right now, and that's to move the base runner over. And the runner goes, the pitch, and that one all the way to the backstop. He popped up the bunt. Actually a pretty good jump from the base runner. Braintree trying to hit and run type of play there, even though they were putting down the bunt. Look over for the pitcher, this time throwing obliquely to the first base side. Back easily. back to a sizable lead now at first base, and they have him picked off. As the throw down to second, not in time. Here's the throw back to first. He's in a rundown. And the throw to second, and out of the base pass. He's get tagged out. And a pickoff over at first. So Brooks, who tried to steal earlier in the at-bat, this time gets caught in between in no man's land. And that changes the whole inning now. And that's just something that can't happen in this game, certainly at the varsity level, as Brooks getting the riot act now on the way back. It's a young player getting an opportunity to play at this level. Unfortunate mistake there. As this one's popped up now in foul grounds, it'll reach the stands. So on either side, able to get down the bunt here in this third inning. Really, the last thing you can do, though, is get picked off. You're giving your hitter an opportunity to bunt the ball and get you over to second. You don't need to try and get a little extra speed. As long as it's a good bunt, you should get there easily. There's the pitch on the way, and he is able to strike him out at the end of that at bat. So let's go back to the top of the order, and another reason why it's devastating to see a runner picked off is to get your top of the order due up. Takes away a potential base runner in front of the bat of Fitzgerald. Bases now are clear with 2 outs for Fitzgerald, who struck out in the bottom half of the first. And a good pitcher's matchup here to start, as the first pitch is there at the knees, a strike. Both sides have really made some mental miscues here on the base pass. And it's opened the door for this game to remain scoreless. Off speed, this one drilled out to center, but he hung it up there. Got underneath it, and Fitzgerald will be down to end the inning. So the off-speed pitch hit a mile high, but no further than center, and that does it in the third. So we head to the fourth in a scoreless game. Top half of the fourth. Still scoreless here at Braintree High School. And the first pitch is hammered out towards center field. DiMartino in to make the catch. That one hung up just long enough. One of the 2 hits so far in the game is the hitter who was just retired, Fosberg. Leadoff man retired yet again. Third inning out of 4 so far for Braintree pitching. As Kerry winds and fires and missed just off the plate. Both pitchers throwing lots of strikes early in this game, making this game go by quickly. Winds and fires and missed inside. Going to come across the plate with that one. Now the hitter sits in the driver's seat. 2-0 count. On the way to the plate, and that one's right there for a strike. A good pitch to hit. DiMartino making a nice running catch to begin the inning. Has this one on the way, and it's just tap foul. Kerry yet to strike anybody out here in his outing. He's got 2 strikes now on the hitter. Pitching to contact. Defense back all the way around. The 2-strike pitch, and just off the plate. Again, bench wanted the call, didn't get it.
You're up here, 3-1. Hey, anyway. Come on, Chuck.
Kerry getting ready on the full count. And the pitch, and he struck him out. Down and away. Didn't get the call in the prior pitch. This time he does. And the first strikeout to his record. So that keeps the bases empty here with 2 outs. Bring up the center field to Byrne, and he goes after the first pitch and knocks it out of play. Kerry trying for a 1-2-3 fourth. Braintree will have 2, 3, 4 in their order due up in the bottom half of this inning. Still scoreless. And the pitch, this one slapped out to left field, and that's going to hang up a while, and it's going to be caught on the move. An adventure out there and left, but it is put down as Braintree gets the catch from Kearney. That was a little bit more than it needed to be, but he does make the catch, and they go in order 1, 2, 3 here in the fourth. And the Braintree bats hoping to get something started with their 2, 3, 4 hitters due up. Back here, bottom half of the fourth, as DiMartino leads things off, and that one thrown well off the plate, 4 ball 1. DiMartino, a strikeout victim back in the first inning. 1 of 4, struck out so far by the starter Collins. Back in for his fourth inning of work, and this one tap foul. Evens the count at 1-1. Base 1, 2, 3, part of the top half of this fourth for Kerry. Gone the first 4 shutout innings. And this one out in front of it this time for a strike. Left-hander ready, winds and fires. That's popped up to right field. That's going to be a tough play. If that's in fair ground, and it does find its way into the glove of the right fielder at a long way in. Able to make the catch. That ball was in no man's land between first, second, and the right fielder. They're able to make the catch. Again, the wind really not a factor here in this game. Bring up Foley, who has one of the 2 Braintree hits. Singled back in the first inning with 2 outs. Trying to get the offense going now. And the pitch. That's in there on the inside corner for a strike. Both pitchers throwing lots of strikes. And both have really found minimal contact. A couple of loud swings, but nothing that has provided any runs in this game. Best hit for Braintree in the game was the long flyout by Grieve to left field. That was probably 5 feet or so in front of that left field fence. And now this one just off the plate. Four flyouts in the game for the Braintree bats. They put the ball in play. They have fanned 4 times. As this one sharply hit and off the glove of the third baseman, still able to knock it down. Low throw, and he threw it away. As the runner heads for second, and that'll be an error that allows the runner to second now. Able to knock that one down, which was pretty shocking. That ball was hit on a rocket off the bat. Able to knock it down, but then rush the throw. He still had plenty of time. And once that ball hopped, took a high hop over the first baseman's head and gives an extra base. And Braintree now with the runner at second, 1 out. Both sides now with 1 error defensively. Brings up Soretto, grounded out to second last time. Big swing this time for a strike. Base hit here could give Braintree the lead. There's the bottom half of the fourth in a scoreless game. Looking to break the ice on the scoreboard. Surratt looking to help it out. Both sides with some shaky base running in the game, so it's obviously something to keep an eye on as this one's popped up, back and out of play. Surratt looking to put the ball in play, though. Certainly do not want to strike out and keep the base runner at second. Like to move him along. Left-hander pitcher Collins getting ready to look in. Foley leads at second, and a long look in, time called. Kearney in the on-deck circle. Surratt, again, 0 for 1 in this game. Size lead over at second base, and the pitch. And this one knocked to the screen. Able to keep the at-bat going. the way, and this one popped up, and the shortstop and second baseman both in the same area. And it's the second baseman to make the catch for the second out, so the runner stays at second now with 2 down. Second time he has been retired in the direction of second. Pop up and a ground out, so it'll take something from Kearney, who flew out to center back in the second inning. Braintree hoping for a clutch hit here with 2 outs. 2 hits, both singles so far in this game. And the first pitch, a ground ball foul of third. And the first pitch swing here in this game. Foley over at second here with 2 outs. Kearney trying to deliver here on senior day. And the off-speed pitch, another strike. French has had a base runner in 3 of the first 4 innings. Trying to drive one of them home. And the pitch, a ground ball to second on a couple hops, and the throw across in time to end the inning. So Braintree again with the base runner, but cannot bring him home. And we head to the 5th, still scoreless. Top of the 5th in a scoreless game, and the first pitch is fouled at the dish for strike 1. Foul tip.
You're on a line.
And this one's tap foul again. 6, 7, 8 hitters due here in the inning for the Red Hawks. Pitchers have been able to work pretty quickly and efficiently in this ball game. And that one again spoiled off. Strike pitch is again knocked out of play. Long at bat continues. The 4th foul ball here of the at bat. Carey ready, winds and fires, and another ground ball. This one over to first. Needs help from the pitcher, and he gets it. Good work from Carey, who's been busy having to help over there at first. He's had a lot rolled over the right side of the infield. It was a tough one for both Fitzgerald as well as Garrity to decide which one's going to play that. And they were both there. Fitzgerald able to field it and get it over to the pitcher, Carey, to cover. Back to wind and fire, and another ground ball, another one on the right side, and again Carey, who's over there, and again he covers. And this is a clinic being put on right now by Carey on how to field the position. I've not seen at this level this many times in a game a pitcher covering, and Carey just continuing to get some weak contact rolled over to the right side of the infield. So back-to-back ground outs to first, and the pitch on the way, and the first pitch strike as Carey continues to pump him in there for strikes. Brings up the left fielder Wireman, who singled last time. And the pitch popped up on the infield. And another one in the direction of Fitzgerald, who puts all 3 away at first here in the inning. They go 1, 2, 3 again here in the 5th. And it remains scoreless as the Braintree bats will see 6, 7, and 8 in the bottom half. Bottom half of the 5th inning, still scoreless as the first pitch is in for a strike. Both pitchers just continue to pound the zone as Grieve will stand in there. Again, he had a long fly ball to left field last time, just feet away from being a home run. As this one drilled out to left center. And again, playable. And Grieve now for the second time with the fly out to the outfield. Some decent swings in this game, but Braintree not finding the gap. Brings up the right fielder good. And he's going to drop a bunt down. That's a good one right down the line. It's going to be a tough play, spinning, and what a nice play.
Nice play, Chuck!
That's a very difficult play for a left-handed throwing player to make that throw, spinning around and still have the accuracy. Able to get him. That was a perfect bunt. The player did his job. Both players did. Perfect bunt. And the pitcher was able to field that one to perfection. They're going to bring up Brooks, who had a single, one of the 2 Braintree hits in this game last time, but then was caught in between the bases, picked off by the pitcher. Nine-man Garrity will hit if something continues. As Brooks on the ground to shortstop, pop, and it gets by him. As Brooks on for the second time. Tough play. Shortstop's had a little trouble with a couple of those in-between hops. It'll go down as an error to put the base runner on here with 2 outs. So again, last time Brooks was on, he was picked off. I'm sure he'll stay a little bit closer to the base this time. Unfortunately, though, you are very important right now in this game, knowing that you really do need a steal at this point in the ball game here in the 5th. With 2 outs, the bottom of the order. Not going on the first pitch, and that one knocked out of play. A fly out and a bunt here in the inning. The 2 outs, then an error at shortstop, allowing Brooks, who's now at first, to reach. A couple steps of the lead for him over at first base. There's a pitch on the way, and this one is just inside on a close pitch. Braintree trying to drive up the pitch count. Fitzgerald would hit if the runner reaches. The runner goes. Here's the throw down to second. It's close, but he didn't get him. A good slide. And able to reach second here with 2 outs. So this time, Brooks able to get the steal after being picked off last time. And now a base hit could give Braintree the lead here with 2 outs in the 5th. Garrity struck out in his only plate appearance. Brooks getting that uniform dirty over there at second base. The head first slide. And the pitch on the way. And this one to left field, that's going to get down. And the run will come home as Braintree's taking the lead here with 2 outs as that one misplayed in the outfield. And delivering from the 9th spot is Garrity. So a costly error over at short, and then a base hit to left. And Braintree's in front 1-0. The extra outs finally coming up to give Braintree an advantage, and it brings up Fitzgerald here with 2 outs. So finally, somebody able to break the ice here in the 5th.
All right, Chuck. You're good. You're good, Chuck.
That'll go as an RBI single with the error on the left fielder to get him to second. And now we'll see if Fitzgerald, who has had a couple of strong swings in this game, we'll see if he can put one into the outfield here. Looking to size one up. Power versus power here, the bottom of the 5th. A 1-0 game, and the pitch, and that's a strike.
Let's go, Fitz! Win it, Chuck. Come on, kid.
So Garrity with the biggest hit of the ball game, standing at second. An RBI base hit. Braintree looks for more here with 2 outs. Fly out and a strikeout for Fitzgerald, who has the ability to go yard. We have seen it many times this season. He got the off-speed pitch last time. We'll see what he gets here on the second pitch. Off speed again, and this one is drilled to third and foul. Second straight at bat now that he's seen a second pitch curveball. See if he goes back to it or if he looks for the heat. Garrity at second. Base runner there. And the pitch. He did not chase it upstairs. Trying to chase or get him to chase on a pitch upstairs. That would have been a very tough pitch to hit. So Fitzgerald did the right thing to hold off it. 9-1-2 due up for Natick back in the top half of the sixth. Braintree right now looking to do a little bit more damage. And the off speed, this one drilled to left center field. That's going to get down. That's going to be extra bases as Fitzgerald tags on to first to second, and Braintree has stung in 2 runs here in the inning. And the third time he gets to him. Again, the costly mistake at short opened the door for Braintree for 2 runs. It's a game of mistakes, and the big one here opened the door for Braintree for 2 runs in their home part of the inning. So now maybe the pitcher's starting to tire a bit. Maybe he can get a couple more swings off him. Certainly not his fault that he's given up these 2 runs, but Braintree making it difficult on him as DiMartino stands in. And the first pitch, he drills this one to left, but it'll be playable. Continues to carry though, and he makes the catch in left field. Braintree with some really loud swings in the inning. None bigger than the hit by Garrity and Fitzgerald, who both tag him in, and Braintree with the 2-0 lead as we head to the 6th. Top of the 6th inning. Braintree now with their first lead of the game, a 2-0 advantage here to spot Kerry, who has been great through the first 5 innings. 9-hitter beginning the inning. Jewett stands in. And a pitch just off the plate. So the RBI hits from Garrity and Fitzgerald in succession to give Braintree that 2-0 advantage. Winds and fires, and another ground ball knocked foul. Kerry has gotten a lot of ground ball outs in this ball game, a lot of them to the right side of the infield to Fitzgerald. And the pitch, and that one just spoiled off. He's had back-to-back 1, 2, 3 innings in the 4th and 5th, trying to continue it here in the 6th inning. Just the 1 strikeout for Kerry. You've got Collins looking back in the 4th inning. Kerry ready, winds and fires this one, smashed towards center field. DiMartino a couple steps over to his right to make the catch. 7 in a row now retired. Third time into the top of the order. First pitch, and that one just outside. Kerry falling behind for a rare time here in this ball game. Into his 6th inning of work, he's been very efficient. Has this one on the ground on the right side, and that is a fair ball. The underhanded flip just to get there in time. That one had some weird spin on it. It looked like it was going foul, and then kicked back into fair ground and turns into the 2nd out. Again, talked about Fitzgerald being busy at first. Have to count up how many times he's had to put out in this game. He's got 6 defensive plays over there at first in this game on the right side. And another ground ball. Another one to second, and Kerry has to get there, and he did not make contact with the bag.
He missed the base, yeah.
Kerry, so he's been so good, and you're asking your pitcher a lot to continue to cover that base coming off the mound. It's not an easy play. And this time not able to get contact with the bag. He definitely got there in time, but just missed the base. It's a frustrating little sequence there, and the worst part is now you're going to face a tough hitter here. Should have been the end of the inning. Got the ground ball you're looking for. As we see a meeting at the mound. 2-run lead for the Womps here at home. Top half of the 6th inning, but Braintree defense allowing an extra out here for the Natick Bats. Probably talking right now about you don't want to give in to the hitter. So far in this game, he has singled and flied out to center. 2 outs here in the top half of the inning. Pitch on the way, and a first pitch strike. So pitching coach Cam Fox really trying to inspire his pitcher to get through the 6th inning. Has a check on over at first. The runner didn't even move off the base.
Hey, Bert.
Pitch on the way, and down at the knees, he finds another strike.
Come on, Will.
So he's sitting in the driver's seat now, 0-2.
Will, you got this.
See if he can get him to chase something outside the zone here with 2 strikes. Two-strike pitch and a ground ball. This one, oh, and gets by into center field. So he had him with 2 strikes and caught too much of the plate. So with 2 strikes on him, he caught a lot of the plate and allowed the hitter to knock that one into center field. And now runners at first and second with 2 down. And the first pitch, another strike. Back-to-back base runners here with 2 outs. Collins here in the game is grounded out and struck out. 2. Pitch on the way, and this one is inside. Kerry trying to make another couple quality pitches here in the inning to get out of this. It's the biggest jam he's been in here in the ball game. Pitch on the way. Oh, good pitch. Off speed. Down and away. Has to throw back down to second, not in time. Second straight hitter now. Been able to get ahead. Get through this 6th inning to keep that 2-0 lead.
Good job.
Carried back to the rubber. Gets ready, winds and fires, and another ground ball. This one to short, and an easy play, and he gets out of the inning. So a big pitch from Kerry, who had to throw at least 10 more pitches in the inning because of the ball that was misfielded over there at first. And we get to the bottom half of the 6th. Braintree holds on to a 2-0 lead. Bottom half of the 6th inning, and Braintree with a pinch hitter due up here to begin the inning. As O'Rourke with the first pitch swing, no contact. And this one drilled out towards center field again. Right at the center fielder makes the catch. Both sides have hit the ball hard at fielders pretty much all game long. Big reason why we have just 2 runs on the board here in the 6th. Solid contact after Braintree struggled through the first inning plus, getting contact on the baseball. Handful of strikeouts their first time through the order, but they've made some adjustments in this game. As the first pitch is a strike. Surrett 0 for 2. Both times going to second. Ground out and a pop up. Off-speed pitch drops in there for a strike. Braintree would love to add another run to their total here in this inning. Try and give themselves a little bit more breathing room as we head to the 7th. And a ground ball to third. On a hop, cross, and a low throw, and that one is dug out. So to bring up Kearney here with 2 outs. He's flied out and grounded out for 2. Looks like Fitzgerald is up and throwing in the Braintree bullpen. I don't know if that's to start the 7th or if that's just in case. Left-hander winds and fires, and the first pitch missed inside. Reeve would bat if we go any further here in this inning. And the pitch is off the plate. He's sitting in the driver's seat now, 2-0. Got to find your way on here if you're Kearney. Big base runner. Trying to extend a 2-run lead. And the pitch, and this one hit hard to the middle of the infield. And the second baseman makes the play, and Braintree going 1-2-3 here in the inning. So we'll head to the 7th. Braintree with a 2-0 advantage, looking for the final 3 outs of the ball game, up 2-0. Top half of the 7th inning as Kerry back out to begin the 7th, looking for the complete game. And the first pitch, a strike. It'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up here in the inning for Natick. Here against Kerry, who has shut him down through the first 6. And the pitch is low. It'll bring up Byrne now, who has grounded out to first and has flied out to left. First out is going to be magnificent if he can get it. Big out here in an inning where you have a 2-run lead. A little wiggle room, but obviously Braintree's got to be careful. It's a good team that they're facing. Winds and fires, and this one's spoiled off and out of play.
Go, Jack!
One strikeout so far in the ball game. This will be a good time for his second here to begin this 7th inning. Ready, winds and fires, and again knocked out of play. Hasn't got a ton of swing and misses here in this game, but he's located well. Now it's time to find a good spot. Missed off the plate. Certainly don't want to walk the lead man. Defense has been great here in this game. I'd like them to help you out. Ken. And the pitch. And he struck him out. Big pitch. His second strikeout of the game. Couldn't have asked for a better time for it. Hasn't been a strikeout pitcher all season, but this time delivers his best pitch at the right time.
Hey, you got this.
Worked out of a jam back in the 6th. He put 2 on. As the pitch is a little bit high. Braintree had Fitzgerald warming just in case here in the 7th inning. Right-hander is ready, and another ground ball. This one to the mound, and again he'll take it. And there's 2 down. That's been the story. Ground ball outs all game long. now Kerry an out away from giving Braintree the biggest win of the season. First pitch, and down at the knees, he gets the strike. He's been all over the strike zone here in this game. Getting some close pitches now late. Both of Braintree's runs coming back in the 5th inning. And the pitch on the way, and just missed. Garrity, the difference in the game, the RBI hit. Fitzgerald follow with an RBI double. Right now, that's all the scoring in this game with 2 outs here in the 7th. Base is empty as the pitch is inside. Kerry looking to complete the complete game performance. It's just the one more out. Winds and fires, and a great pitch for strike 2. Trying to push his way through the 7th inning. A lot of adrenaline running through his body right now. Braintree looking for a shutout victory here today at home. Ready, winds and fires, and a ground ball. This one to second. Garrity down. And the throw to first, the complete game victory for Kerry, who shuts him down here on senior night. A Braintree senior, 1 of 11. Commemorated before the game, he pitches his best outing of the season, and Braintree knocks off one of the better teams in the state, knocking off Natick 2-0, and one of the better pitchers in the state in the process, as Collins, the tough luck loser here today, as Braintree's Kerry outduels him here today at Braintree High School, to the tune of a 2-0 victory. Again, Garrity and Fitzgerald, the RBI hits for Braintree in the 5th inning, and a masterful performance here today for Kerry, who struck out just 2, but he was awesome in this game, inducing ground ball after ground ball, and he shut down the Natick offense. A great win here today for Braintree, who gets one of those statement wins they've been looking for here this season, finally able to get one against a very good opponent in Natick. So a 2-0 final here today at Braintree High School. On behalf of David, Eric, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.